So that's what it is. How many minutes do you give to the business daily? Maybe due to your other jobs you have, or maybe your schedule, and then you are trying to see how you can squeeze that time and create that more time. Maybe you give into the business just an hour a day. That's okay, but it's a daily affair. You must constantly think about growing your business. Our life will always move in the direction of our predominant thoughts. I'll say it again. The results we produce and our life moves in the direction of our predominant thoughts. So do you think constantly about the growth of your business? Do you work on the growth of your business? In Realistic Dreams Initiative, we have the definition of success as said by L. Nightingale as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal or goal. So there are two things that makes you successful. Number one, you must have a goal. What are you going to achieve? What is it that you want to achieve in the business in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years? What is it you need to achieve? And we actually have a goal that we set for ourselves this year, 2022. Yes, we've set a goal for ourselves. I'm going to display that goal again once more for us so that we can get to see what it is, and we can have our heart aligned to it. So the first ingredient of success is goal setting. Being clear of what you want. Being clear of what you want. When you don't have a goal set, you have nothing you are achieving. You have nothing to celebrate. Okay? Our vision this year is raising great leaders that drive change. That's our vision. And we have personalized it saying, I am becoming a great leader that drives change. So setting a goal is the first prerequisite for success. And then working towards actualizing that goal makes you successful. So I'm going to say that again. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So you become successful when you daily work towards actualizing your goals. Yes, that's what it is. So you must have to every single day work on your personal productivity, work on your leadership productivity, and then your team productivity. And then for those of you that don't know our 2022 goal, here displayed on the screen is our 2022 goals. Okay, this is what we are going to be working towards achieving in our business, and it's subdivided into three. We have what we call personal production, we have what we call leadership production, and we have what we call the team production. In our personal production, we are going to be working and mentoring us and supporting us to be able to have at least not less than 10 persons join our business through our personal sharings every month. Yes, that's our personal production. 10 persons every month, 30 persons every quarter, and 150 persons every 12 months. Our leadership production is to produce what we call 2 rising star mentors every month. I know many of you listening to me today, like Madam Fadima and Mr. Husseini, and even Madam Juliana, you don't know much about leadership, about our leadership positions. So I'm going to be training us on the leadership positions. That will be on Sunday. Okay, so you expect me. All right, so we're going to be producing 2 rising star mentors. You're going to do that. All right. Okay, so this is our goal. When you work towards achieving this goal, that's when you become successful. So you don't become successful when you reach a goal. No, you become successful in the process. Success lies in the process. So you must be focused on daily improvement and daily commitment towards building your business. Never you procrastinate. Never you see yourself not being consistent. Once that happens, it means you are losing focus. Now, the second greatest enemy of success, and for me, I don't like calling it enemy many a times. I love calling it the greatest secret to success in our business, is what? Fear of rejection. When you deal with fear of rejection that can come from in any manner or in any form, trust me, you will greatly succeed. Why is it that you can't stand in front of 20 persons or 30 persons boldly and share of the opportunity that you know that can change someone's life? We are scared of what someone will say. You are scared of people turning you down. You are scared of someone saying no to you. You are scared of people looking at you saying things like, you've joined them, especially coming from your family members. Trust me. My family members, when things were very, very rough for me and I decided to get into this business full-time in 2017, many persons said, I've lost my mind. That's what many of them said. They said, I have lost it. Okay, but today they are celebrating me. My mentor always teach me saying, result cancels insult. Make up your mind to work hard. Make up your mind to learn and build the business, become independent of anyone and become super successful. And to do that, you must learn to shut your ears down on any form of rejection. Let me tell you what you need to do. You must learn to pick your friends well. Anyone that don't believe in where you are going, anyone that don't believe in your goals, in your visions, let me tell you, don't make them your enemies, but don't share your visions with them anymore. That is how life should function. My dad, I love him so much, but I don't share my financial dreams with him because whenever I share it with him, he can't understand it. And he says, I'm thinking too much, I'm dreaming too much, and it's not good. So I don't have any business discussing with him. He's talking about being a billionaire, and he's okay where he is as a retiree. So I'm going to give you a piece of advice. If truly you don't want fear to grow in your heart, you must have to constantly work on shutting your ears and your mind down on anything that brings negativity, anything that takes away energy from you, anything that drains energy from you. You must have to consciously do that for yourself. That's the reason why I'm always watchful when it comes to what I call my five senses. These are the 5 gateways to the soul. Okay, things don't get into your mind, all of us, through magic. No, things get into your mind through what you see. Things get into your mind through what you hear. Things get into your mind through what you smell. When you smell something, you can start thinking about that thing. Things get into your mind because of what taste. When you taste something, you start thinking about it. Things get into your mind through feelings. So touch. These 5 senses, I call them the gateways to the soul. And once you can get these gateways to the soul, control what gets into your mind. That's what happens. You will have control over what happens to your mind. I don't wake up in the morning and pick my phone and start going through social media. I don't do that. I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is to empower myself. Once I'm done having my morning devotion and praying, the next thing is to empower my soul. I fire up myself because I know that the life we live in is like a fight in the ring. When you get out there to build your business, trust me, everything will move so smoothly every day. You're going to meet obstacles. So you need to prepare yourself ahead of time. So I wake up in the morning and I fire myself up. I don't wait for anyone to motivate me. I wake up in the morning, I look at the goals and the visions I've set for myself. And I tell myself, no matter how hard it is or how hard it takes, I'm going to make it, or how long it takes, I am going to make it. I tell myself that repeatedly every single day. How long it takes, how hard it takes, I am going to make it. Nothing is going to stop me. So when I go out there and I meet any challenge, you know what? I tell myself, I'm going to give myself some time. I go back, I re-strategize, I come back again. Sometimes it can take me 6 months, 1 year for me to get a roadblock off my way. But I wake up in the morning fired up. So I'm going to advise all of you here. You wake up in the morning, learn to feed your soul. Learn to deal with your mind. Because if you don't program your mind with what you want, definitely your mind will be programmed by something else. Definitely what you don't want. I said it again. When you don't program your mind with what you want, then what you don't want will automatically take over. It will surely occupy your mind. So constantly checkmate what enters your mind. That's what I do every day. That's how I stay fired up. That's how you see me every single day. I'm highly motivated. That doesn't mean I don't have problems and challenges. I have sometimes family problems. Yeah, I have kids. I'm married. I have family problems sometimes. I call them challenges. I have business challenges sometimes. Last year, some of you may not know, I had more than 75% of an aspect of my business shut down because of a government policy. And I was paying huge salaries and things. Things were so difficult for me. I'm telling you, financially last year, I saw my income drop down as in drastically. Practically, it was just my M Global business and one other business I was doing that generated income for me. Thank God for our business here that gave me more than 18 million naira last year. That was what I used in paying rent. My rent runs into millions every single year, and salaries. I was able to do what to offset it. But you know what happened? I didn't lose any of my staff. Yes, obviously there are some persons that were in contract with me. I was able to cut down some of them, and then I was able to manage things over. So you're going to meet challenges. How would I have known that 2021 will be that kind of, will be that rough in that aspect of my business, but I didn't give up. And today I'm back on my feet. So never you give up. We have it as a mantra in my family. I teach my kids and I ask them, what does it take to be successful? And they respond and tell me, winners never quit and quitters never win. I'm telling you, winners never quit and quitters never win. If you can build your heart and your mind with such mental asset, trust me, you become unstoppable. So never you forget these two greatest enemies of success: lack of focus. Lack of focus. You want to be a professional, you want to become excellent. Consistency is the key. Okay? You want to become a professional, consistency is the key. Consistency compounds, gives birth to excellence. Engineers, I can't talk like you. Hey, I'm shy. No, the only way to talk like me, the only way to become a professional speaker or to talk excellently is to start talking. Simple. Is to start talking. Engineer, so I can't make invitations very well like you. Oh my, I can't make it. No. The only way to become excellent at making invitations is to start making invitations. Engineer, I can't close like you. I can't close. What is it that you have that, oh my God, once you talk, people respond to you? Let me tell you, I didn't start having this kind of result overnight. I didn't. Why are you so good? I've done it thousands of times. Year in, year out, I've done it what? Thousands of times. Do it same way, put in the numbers, put in the hard work, you become a professional. That's what it takes. So consistency is what gives birth to what? Professionalism and what? Excellence. And I'm sorry, in our business, professionals get paid and amateurs, they earn peanuts. You want to be among 95% that eats all the money in this industry, you must strive to become a professional. And becoming a professional in the other way around, I can call it being what? A leader. Take responsibility to drive your own change. Never you forget our goal and our vision statement for this year. Becoming a great leader that drives change. Take responsibility. What will it take me to for me to become successful? Don't just sit back and receive what Engineer also gives you. No. Ask yourself some intelligent questions. What areas in my business am I lacking in terms of skills? What aspect of this business among the 7 core disciplines required for someone to succeed? Which one am I having challenges with? Which ones do I need to work more on? Which ones do I need to refine? Day in, day out, I work on my invitation skills. Day in, day out, I work on my presentation skills. All of you that are here since last year or last 2 years, and you are hearing me present this year, trust me, you will notice that I'm presenting differently. There are a few things I infused. There are a few things that I said last year I have to still retain because they are important. But you will notice that my pattern of presentation has changed. Do you know why? Because I work on myself every single day. Anything you are not working towards growing is already dying. In life, there is no middle ground. It's either you are progressing or you're retrogressing. It's either you are improving on your skills or you are deteriorating in your skills. So what are the 7 core disciplines required for one to become very successful? I'm going to list it out right now, and I'm going to get into the training for the day. What are the 7 core disciplines for one to become successful? When you say I'm a professional in this business, what is it that you are trying to master? What are those things you are trying to master? When you say I want to become a professional in this business, let me show you those 7 core disciplines. I am not going to be handling them today because we have a series that we're actually handling. The first one is what we call the prospecting skills. Prospecting skills. Okay. The second one is what we call the inviting skills. The third one we'll call the presenting skills and closing. The fourth one, we call it the follow-up skills. The fifth one, we call it the close down skills, handling of rejections and questions. The sixth is getting people started or getting new partners started rightly. And number 7 is promoting events. Just an introduction to each of them. On each of them. What is prospecting? Is arousal, to create an arousal in people, to get people to become interested to hear what you want to say. For example, that is what we did yesterday. How do you stir up people's dreams and they want to hear you? They want to listen to what you have to say. They want to hear you more. That's called prospecting. So what is prospecting? For example, I can come and tell you, do you know I can help you build a business that can put into your pocket 25,000 to 300,000 naira? If I send you the banner and that reads that, What is that? You become curious. I want to know more about the business. You must be able to trigger that interest and hunger in people's mind. That is called prospecting. And prospecting doesn't mean talking about the business. It's just to create an attention using the benefits of the business. Our business can pay someone 10,000 daily income. So when I tell you something like, do you know I can help you earn 10,000 daily income? Do you know I can help you earn 25,000 daily income? You'll be like, wow, that's interesting. How do we do it? How do we go about with it? What do I do to get started? You see that? That's creating interest, hunger, stirring up the hunger, painting pictures of a wonderful dream that people can have. That is prospecting. What is inviting? Inviting means to get them to either watch a recorded video of us or to attend a live presentation. So when you create that kind of hunger in people, the next thing you have to do is to get them to watch our recorded video or to attend a live presentation or meeting. Okay? That's the next thing you have to do. Either you tell them, you know what? We have a live presentation holding on Sunday, 4 p.m. at Haji Amina Women Development Center. Yeah. Or you can tell them we have an online meeting that we're holding on Thursday today at 7:45 p.m. and tomorrow being Friday at 7:45 p.m. The person tells you, oh, I'm so busy. I would have loved to attend. Okay, you know what? Let me reschedule you, okay? Let me reschedule you. And the person tells you something like, oh, all right. Or you can watch our recorded video. You send the recorded video to them. Inviting means to get them to either attend our live presentation online or offline. That's physically on Zoom. And again, either to get them to watch the recorded video. And that's what we call presenting skills. What is presenting? Presenting is where you share the business one-on-one with people. With people. Then there are three major ways we communicate our business to people. Number one, you can share the business with people one-on-one. We call it one-on-one presentation. Number two, you can have our business shared to people through our physical presentations, that's seminars, workshop, or through Zoom. All right. So when you're inviting people, it can be an invitation, book an appointment to speak with them one-on-one, or to watch Zoom, or to attend Zoom, or to attend a physical and office presentation. Okay. Now that's the three. But there is one of the most effective way of presenting this business to people. Someone like you, Madam Fatima, someone like you, Mr. Husseini, someone like you, Madam Juliana, someone like you, Mr. Sani, you are just new in the business. You are not expected to talk to anyone one-on-one about our business. So maybe you have a friend of yours you really want to share this business to. The only method you've got, the only two methods you've got is to do what? Invite them to our presentation, or you sit down with them and play the recorded video. We have a standard recorded video of our Zoom meeting. Play the recorded video with them and tell them, you know what? This man talking here, I'm being mentored by him. And trust me, my life has really changed. Take action right now. That is how to share the business for now, until you learn very well how to do it one-on-one. You are not permitted to talk to anyone personally about the business. So what is closing? Closing means when someone is done listening to you, watching our recorded video, or attending our live Zoom meeting. Closing means let's do it now. So all of you listening to me today, 90% of you are a product of my closing. I will come up when I'm done presenting. I will tell you, you know what? We're going to do it now, not tomorrow. How many of you is going to start right now? Let's do it now. Don't miss out the opportunity. Let me work with you. Let me support you. Don't forget the first come advantage. The earlier, the better. Let's do it now. Closing is demanding for an immediate action. It's a skill. You don't let people off the hook. Someone that doesn't close is like a man that goes for hunt, and he gets his hunt, goes for hunting, and he gets his hunt, and he refuses to cook. That's a lazy man. It's like a man that plants maize in the farm, and when the time for harvest comes, he starts sleeping. That's a lazy man. When you are done sharing the video with people and they watch it, tell you, wow, that's an interesting project. Don't sit down and tell them things like, when you are ready, you get started. No, not when you are ready. Even when I'm having a school presentation, I'm going to ask you, if you're not starting in the next 1 week, in the next 2 weeks, don't pick my form. When you are ready, you get started. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm giving them a date. Yes, that is what closing is. Let's do it now. How many of you are paying today? How many of you are paying tomorrow? Are you paying next week? Pick up the form. Tell me when you are paying. No, 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 no. Don't tell me you are interested. If you're interested, keep it in your heart. Proof of interest is tell me when you are paying. Let's do it now. That is closing. If you don't close, people will go home telling you, okay, when I'm ready, they are ready. They have the money in the account. Tell them, let's do it now. Give them reasons why they will have to do it now. That's closing. What is follow-up skills? For example, I have some funds here. A lot of funds here. Where's my table? Where's my funds? What I mean, I have lots and tons of funds here. Or is my bag? More than 30 funds. I'm going to be working on them. I'm going to be calling them. Hello, how are you? How has your day been going? How is your day going? Oh my God, you're missing out already a lot on the project, and I don't want you to miss further. You booked up to make your payment today. Let's do it now. Make sure you make the payment. Send me the payment details. Don't forget to use the bank account I've given you. Don't use POS or USSD. Make sure you make your transfer. Let's do it now. I know things may be a little bit difficult for you, but trust me, it is better to invest your money where you're going to start working and start building to make more money than to just squander it. Don't forget, it will never be enough. Let's do it now. That is follow-up. Now, we're going to be giving you scripts you'll be using to do your follow-up. All the information, everything here, we have everything ready. Scripts, videos, things you will use in doing your follow-up. What is closing down? What is handling of rejections and questions? People at the end of presentation or watching a video, they can come up with things like, I don't have money. I was done with the presentation and the lady said, I don't have money. And I looked at her, a very beautiful lady. And I asked her, do you have 10 persons that can give you 5,000 naira if you tell them there is a project and a business you want to start? And then they can give you 5,000 naira, 10 persons. And she said, yes. She didn't even think twice. She said, yes. I said, you know what? Not having money is not enough. It's not good enough. That's what you need to do right now. If your heart is truly in it, you're going to find a way. Go write down the 10 names, those 10 names, and get them to get you for 5,000. Some people will tell you, let me speak to my wife first. Let me talk to my husband first. There is a way to answer them. Some people will tell you things like, how much have you earned? How much have you earned? How do you answer them? All these things are skills, and we have answers to them professionally. Some will even tell you, no, I don't like selling, no. I don't like selling, no. Do you see that? How do you answer them? That is what we call handling of objections and rejections. Then number 6, when people join your business, how do you get them started? Those of you that joined me newly, you saw the way I was on you. Go through the foundation class. Once you don't get people to get started properly, you will lose them for life. So when people join the business, there are certain things they must do immediately. Get them to do it. Put them into the system, the foundation class. So our getting people started structure is a foundation class. Once they go through foundation class and enter Millionaire School, they start up their mentorship class. And then finally, promoting events. The more professional you become, or excellent you become on each of these core disciplines, the more successful you will be in our business. So when you're talking about being a professional, you are talking about mastering the 7 core disciplines. So in our Millionaire School, what we do, aside inspiring you and mentoring you on how to live a better life as a human being, we are working on each other to become a professional on these 7 core disciplines. And we started off a series last week. Today should be the 3rd day of that series. Okay, let me get to the slide of the series. Let me get to the slide of the series. All right. While I'm getting on the slide, Madam Fatima, congratulations. You've gone through your foundation class. Now you can be part of the RDI Success Addicto family. I'm going to be adding you to the Success Addicto National WhatsApp group, then remove you from the foundation class so that you can start joining us in the Millionaire School that runs Mondays to Fridays. Every single day, Monday to Friday. Any day it won't hold, definitely I'm going to communicate to us and then send us a video that we have to watch to make sure that we keep ourselves busy within those times or hours. Okay, so let's get to see power of teamwork now. Okay, yeah, how to share our business to get great results. So yesterday we dealt with something very, 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 very important. Yesterday, okay, let's take a look at this one. Yeah, I'm there now. No, sorry, that's not the slide. Please just give me a minute or less than that. I'm going to be up. Okay. All right, I'm up now. All right, I'm up. All right, so how to share our business and to produce great results. So we've been on this series, okay? Yesterday, we dealt with how to inspire your audience and prospect on dreams and how to build wealth, okay? So that's what we dealt with yesterday. It's a series. All right, so make sure if you're listening to this training, make sure you go through those series. We've done this series one, we have this series two. Today will be the third one, okay? We started with dealing with the mindset, and I thought that and I said, if you are to succeed in this business, sharing this business with people, this awesome opportunity with people, you must deal with your mindset about the business. Never you think about using people to succeed. You will never succeed in life and in business using people. The only way to true success is to help people truthfully from your heart to succeed. Engineer also, why are you so successful? Yes, aside having a great skill, you know what, I've developed my skills, my 7 core disciplines, you know, the skills, I become so excellent at them. But let me tell you, you can become good on those 7 core disciplines, but when the heart is wrong, you won't produce great results. When the heart is wrong, it won't work. So what is the right heart? I won't get into so much into it because I've done this before. The right heart is this. See yourself as an agent of change. See yourself as a platform. See yourself as a channel through which God wants to bless someone else. Think genuinely about helping people in the business. Think genuinely about helping people to earn money, not just to train them, but to earn money. Think about it. Think about it. Though I believe it is wickedness to bring people into the business and abandon them. It is wickedness. That is what I believe, and that is what I teach in Realistic Dreams Initiative. Then we talked about inspiring your audience and prospect on their dreams. I want you to go watch the recorded video of yesterday training. Go watch the recorded video of yesterday training. It's very, very important. That is where we dealt with it. So you can see how to inspire people. Ask them questions like, would you want to give your kids the best of the education? Do you want to have a car? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Then share your own experience and how you started on your journey to building wealth. That's how to inspire people. So watch the video of yesterday, then you get to see how to inspire people. And then the next one is explaining to your prospect and audience exactly what the business is. This is where we are today. So I'm going to use the remaining approximately 20 minutes to show us how to explain the business to our audience. My laptop, I believe, will be off maybe in the next 20 minutes. So I think by God's grace, I may end up keep using my laptop. Okay, but whenever it stops, I will switch to using my phone. So I want to open my presentation slide. Someone asked me, sir, how do I now explain the business to someone? Just watch what I'm going to do now. I want to open my presentation slide. Okay, let's get to see what we've got there. Okay, let's see what we've got there. 2022 slide. Okay. Let me ask us a question again. Let it not be that I'm teaching people that really don't want to learn. Okay. How many of you here, sincerely tell me, how many of you would love to be in a place where you want to share this business with power? Let me see, wave your hand. You want to share with power? All right. All right. And people glue to you. People say yes to you. All right. Okay. I got a message from Mr. Churchill. He said, I promise to talk on how to build wealth. Exactly. That is the truth. That is the truth. I forgot. So that's what we are supposed to handle today. That's the series 3. we need to teach people, I need to teach you the principle of building wealth so that you can even explain to someone else. Someone tells you what is the uniqueness of what you are doing, you should be able to explain the principle, underlying principles to building wealth. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Okay. All right. So when you are done steering people's dreams, what's the next thing you do? Is to ask them, what are your plans? It's wonderful to have great dreams, but what are your plans to making your dreams become a reality? Obviously, if you're talking to a civil servant, their plan is through civil service salary. And I ask them, do you think your salary is enough to be able to bring your dreams or make your dreams become a reality? Obviously, the answer will be no. So what next? Share with them the principles of wealth creation. Tell them, explain to them, tell them that the reason why many of us, as I've noticed, we are working so hard is as if the more we work, the more we don't have, is because there is such as the principles of wealth creation. So the most reason people struggle financially is that they learn to work hard for their money, but they never learn the principles of wealth creation. Now, I promise to teach us the 3 principles of wealth creation. When you understand it, you mustn't say it the way I'm saying it. Then you'll be able to communicate it very well in your own language. The first principle of wealth creation is having enough or increasing in the number of your income generating or producing assets. Listen to me. I'm not talking about assets. There's a difference between assets and liabilities. Sorry, and income producing assets. Sorry. There's a difference between just having an asset and then also having an asset that generates income for you. There are 2 different things. It's good to have assets, but is that asset generating income for you? So look at what I teach. I will ask my audience and my prospect. Maybe you're talking to a friend, my brother, check this thing since last year or last 2 years or last 3 years. Is there anything you have started that is generating income for you, at least on a monthly basis, maybe on a daily basis, or even maybe quarterly? Do you have anything that's generating income for you from all the money you made last year? Trust me, 99% of persons, the answer will be no. It will be no. So that's where you now act as a professional. Don't forget, you are talking to someone with a mentality to help. You now act like a professional. My brother, my sister, the only way to get out of the rat race, what we call financial rat race, of never having enough, is to constantly work on increasing on our assets that produces income for us. Because if we keep any money and keep spending it on needs, the word I use for liabilities again is needs. And of course, you know, needs will never have an end. Needs will keep increasing. So the only way to get out of that rat race is to increasingly work on income producing assets. What is an income producing asset? A business that is generating an income for you. A business that generating an income for you. Please never tell people it's going to be easy. Will it be easy? No, let them know it will not be easy, because that is where you come in. That is where you can tell them, Realistic Dreams Initiative will be here to help you. Will it be easy to build? No, but that is why RODINGO organization is here. Don't spend all your money on needs. So act as a consultant. And what do? You tell them, if you want to have a new year, a genuine new year, you want to have a wonderful year, you want to have in a year where you will earn so much money, then you must commit this year to building assets that give you money. And that is what the business we are offering you today presents you with. That's the opportunity we are presenting you with today. So income producing asset is about having a business that is generating income for you. It's not buying a land. A land doesn't produce income for you. It's giving you what we call asset or capital appreciation. Okay? Buying an empty land is different from having a property you are renting. A property you are renting is appreciating in price, and at the same time, it's producing an income for you. How many of you understand what I'm trying to say? Let me see, wave your hand. Because some people think that by just buying properties will make them rich. No. No, 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 no. You want to grow rich faster. I'm giving you and stronger. I'm giving you the formula. The formula is income producing assets. So if you're a businessman, work more on producing more income. Right now, I can buy if you show me a property of 1 million naira, I can buy it without thinking. But some of you here, you may have to save the money for months. Some of you may even have to save the money for 1 full year to be able to buy a property of 1 million naira. Do you know why? Because you don't have enough income producing assets that can give you 1 million naira in a month. That's the difference. So when you work more on your income producing assets, guess what happens to you? You can actually then invest so easily on other things. So teach people, tell them you must invest in things that gives you money every single month, every day. And that is what our business offers. Now, the second principle of wealth creation is what? Creating residual income over active income. So if I should ask you today, my mentees, you are here under my mentorship program. What is residual income? See, don't speak long grammar. Residual income is an income you produce from your business while you are sleeping. It means your business has grown to the point where it can give you money while you are sleeping. And guess what? If you are not producing income residually, you are not going to be wealthy. Wealth is measured by how much you can generate when you are no longer active, when you are not involved. That is how wealthy you are. So if you want to know how wealthy you are as a civil servant, if they sack you right now, they sack you, take away job from you, how would your life be like? I want someone to tell me, Madam Juliana, you're a civil servant, right? You work with the state government or with the federal government. Which one? You can unmute yourself now.
It's local. Local government.
With the state government, right?
No, local.
Yeah, it's the same state government. So now you are being paid salary by the government, right?
Yes, sir.
So if your current job is taken away from you, your husband, is he a civil servant too?
He's a retiree.
Okay, now, if your husband now is a retiree, he's no longer working. So if your current job is taken away from you, how would your life look like after 6 months? What would be the nature of your income?
Started my poultry farm.
Or you will now go to your poultry farm by God's grace. Hello, I can't hear you. What did you say?
I still have a poultry farm, so I'll be fine.
Oh, glory to God. Glory to God. I like you. That means you're already making plans, not dependent on what the government will give you. This is what we call wisdom. Did you see what she said? Now, can you imagine if she doesn't have the farm? Can you imagine if she's not working on increasing? Can you imagine? She has a poultry farm. She's working for the government. She has a poultry farm. And now she has started our business just last week. Increasing, madam, if you continue this way, in the next 7 years to 10 years, you will not even need your salary anymore. So increasing in your income producing assets is what makes you wealthy. If you want to build wealth, that is the only way to build wealth. So teach people, active income is an income you generate when you are involved, and you will never be wealthy through it. So let people know that. So you have the self-employed people telling you they have a business. No, a business is an entity that can function on its own. And if it can't function on its own, trust me, you don't own a business. Everybody is a businessman. So teach people and tell them, what is a business? A business is any entity where goods or services are being exchanged. So if you are a teacher, you are a businesswoman as a teacher. You are exchanging your teaching services with the government or with the institution where you are teaching for salary. Who is a business owner? A business owner that is someone that owns that system, that entity, which involves system and people working. So if you are a business owner, that means you should be able to make money while you are sleeping. If you can't make money while you are sleeping, you are self-employed. So residual income is an income you earn while you are sleeping. This is the principle of wealth creation. Understand it. These are things that equips you to be able to share our business with strength. Then what is the third principle of wealth creation? Leveraging value through a duplicating system. You have to create a system or have a system where value can be duplicated. Your efforts can be duplicated. For example, do you know how many millionaires I've created in this business? People that I've mentored. And guess what? They are now mentoring many other persons. So look at it. I mentored Engineer Rinze. Engineer Rinze has mentored many other leaders and has an organization of more than 8,000 persons. Can you imagine that? I've mentored Eminent Augusta. Eminent Augusta is now one of our top mentors in RDI, which many of us know her very well. And she's not mentoring other leaders. That is, the mentorship I've given her is being duplicated. It's being duplicated. It's not just earning from what they are doing. I'm talking about duplicating. So leveraging value through a duplicating system. Do you have a system where your efforts are being duplicated? And our business is a perfect scenario for it. So can you imagine where by the time I support Madam Juliana to become a millionaire in this business, by the time I support Mr. Husseini to become a millionaire in this business, by the time I support Madam Fatima to be a millionaire in this business, and they are all leaders, great leaders, building the business in Gombe State, guess what has happened? Through the system of empowered consumerism, I've been able to produce my value, which is Mr. Husseini, Madam Fatima, Madam Juliana. Being in that system, they can now duplicate other leaders. And the more leaders they duplicate, guess what happens? The more successful I also become. Do you see that? Do you see that? So that is why the starting point of true success is bringing value to people. When I support you now to become a millionaire, Madam Juliana, you become a leader. You are now part of the people, I mentoring other people. I don't need to be in Gombe State again. All my suffering of being to Gombe State will end. I will now be visiting you people once in 3 months. A mega conference. Our national director is coming. He's coming. Yes. By the time I support you, Mr. Husseini and Madam Fatima, I don't need to be in Gombe State every day. Our office will start functioning every single day. Functioning. Trainings will be happening every day. People will be learning of the RDI system. Trainings, mentorship. Guess what has happened? I've duplicated myself in you, and I don't need to be in Gombe State again. So I'm having training in Gombe State only once a week now, but a time is going to come where we'll be having trainings every single day. Why? Because I have raised hundreds of leaders, 50, 10, 20, 30 leaders that can take 1 day each week, 1 day each week, 1 day each. In fact, people will even be fighting for the day they will take. Get what I've done? I've duplicated myself. But guess what? It has to be in a system. When you are working in a system where your efforts can be duplicated, you become wealthy faster. That's what we call exponential growth. Exponential growth. You want to become wealthy, you must think about what? Exponential growth. Exponential. So we have what we call linear progression, and we have what we call arithmetic. So we have what we call arithmetic progression, and we have what we call geometric progression. If you want to grow geometrically, that is, you want your result to be amplified in life, get into a system like our own business system where your efforts can be duplicated. And the explanation to that is to show them the what? Ask them the question. If I give you 3 million naira today, or to give you 1 kobo that duplicates its value every day for 31 days, ask the person you're talking to the question. Trust me, many of them will take what? 3 million naira. Tell them yes. You will take 3 million. But if you want to be wealthy, let go of what you have in your hands. Let go. Because having 1 kobo that duplicates its value over 31 days is risky. Why do I say it's risky? What if it doesn't get up to 31 days? What happens? So if truly you want to build wealth, you must first of all learn to let go of what you have in your hands. Then put it into a system where your efforts can be what? Duplicated. Every single thing you do, Madam Juliana, in this our business, we pay you in multiple times. Let me give us now a shocking news. Do you know that the more I help you to succeed, the more I succeed? Because helping you to succeed will create a ripple effect. You will help thousands of persons. Anytime I see people, I'm seeing more than 10,000 persons tied to their waist. I know so well when I'm able to empower Mr. Husseini, there are thousands of persons that hears Mr. Husseini's voice that I can't reach to. It's your voice that we hear. And if I can empower you, if I can support you, then you can reach them. And when you reach them, I have reached them. When I support you, Madam Fatima, to earn, those people that are tied to you, I can't reach them, but you can reach them. Guess what? It's in a duplicating what? System. So anytime you support people to earn money in the business, trust me, you are really, really building your own business. So explain to people and tell them, being in our business system will enable you to grow wealth because you are involved where your efforts are being duplicated. Every single time you are spending to build this business, trust me, you are being paid over and over and over again. And I want you to end here. This is where you end when it comes to teaching people the principles of building wealth. In terms of cash flow, forget about the grammar. I will explain. Your greatest asset is your earning potential. That is your ability to earn. Now, the more you develop the ability to earn more money, the wealthier you become. See, people don't understand this thing called the law of cash. This is actually a law in our business school. Listen, you cannot become wealthy by all these hit and run things people are looking for online. You become wealthy by developing the ability to earn more money. You start one, you are earning. You start another, you focus, you are earning. Now you are here. Learn to develop the ability to earn so much in this business. That's how you become wealthy. So let people know, the earlier they start thinking about building a business, the better for them. Now, I'm going to be stopping here. Okay? By tomorrow, we are going to get into introducing our project proper. So today is series 3. Tomorrow, Friday, will be series 4. So remember, it's a series that explains to you how we share our business. Now, remember those of you that are just connected, Mr. Husseini, Madam Fadema, Madam Juliana. I can't see Mr. Sani here today. Remember very, very well, please. You are not expected to talk to anybody one-on-one for now. Don't. You are just learning. Okay? On Sunday, all right? Anyway, I'm still going to call us today to book some extra appointments with us. On Sunday, we're going to be learning a few things to do from where we are. But trust me, as we are learning these things, make sure you internalize them. Make sure you download our videos and store them up. Store them up. This series we are having, trust me, is a series that will change our business, complete the face of our business. So today is series 3. So in case if you haven't joined us, you didn't join us early enough in the series, you can download the video for series 1, series 2, and today's series 3. Watch it. I may be boring in the way I talk, but please just listen to that boring voice and tone. You will learn something from it. All right, so I'm going to mute us right now for us to share our vision statement for the year because it's already 9 a.m. in the morning and we have a lot to do today. But don't forget, today is our business presentation day. 7:45 p.m. we are inviting people again to our business meeting online. We had about 2 persons that made payments from the previous meeting. I'm still getting their name of their sponsors. All right, 1 person did 1 account, 1 person did 3 accounts from our business presentation